Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Pre-thoughts. Post Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. Let's talk about it. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub, Mr. What's Blazing the Sports. I am back at it like a crack at it. Oh my gosh. Giving you boxing giggles that work, making it do what it do, better yet, what it does. All right, guys. The mega fight September, it is going down on a Friday. Terence Crawford, not that long ago welterweight, had one fight at 154, and now moving all the way up to 168 pounds to take on the king, the juggernaut, Canelo Alvarez, for undisputed. Now, I want to give you my thoughts on this fight and also my questions, the what if and the I just don't know what happened until fight night. Now, we all watch, or some of us watch, Canelo Alvarez taking on William Skull, and that guy must have had some earbuds in, listening to move it, move it. You know what I'm saying? I like to move it, move it. He was moving, dancing, salsa, electric sliding. He was doing everything in that ring but willing to exchange much with Canelo Alvarez to make it a decent fight. And also, I got to blame Canelo some because it does look like his feet are slowing down, not being able to cut the ring off effectively like he once used to. And guys, when they did that face-off after the fight, Terence Bud Crawford in the ring, crazy, looks bigger, definitely taller than Canelo Alvarez. Now, a lot of people, once they saw that, that boxing feeling start tingling. They're like, oh my gosh, he's bigger than Canelo. Oh, he's going to beat him. Because a fight with Canelo versus William Skull, it just not was that entertainment. Canelo Alvarez just didn't look that great. But then some can say he didn't look that great against a guy that did not want to engage. Your thoughts on it is your thoughts on it. If you want to, you can always comment below and let me know. But now let me get to my concerns about Terence Crawford. Now, guys, Crawford, in my opinion, hell of a fighter. Love what he do in the ring, right? Man, listen, good fighter. I believe in this stage in his career that Terence Crawford still has more tools that at least we see him use in fights lately than Canelo Alvarez. So when you say, oh man, he got more tools, he's quicker, he's faster, oh, he's taller, he's bigger, oh, I'm going with Terence Crawford. I'm going to say this is what just makes me halt. I'm not saying Crawford can't win because I am tug-of-war pulling for Terence Crawford to get the win. I promise you. I'm just saying the things that the concerns are, the things that you just can't judge until fight night. See, when you are quick at 157 and powerful at 157 and 140 and 135, and you got the speed and all that, a lot of times, guys, when you make a jump like this, sometimes you can just go from one weight class to another, and your power don't be the same. In my opinion, Danny Garcia at 140 had damn good power. Then he went to 147. He had good power. He still had good power, but it wasn't quite effective like it was at 140. Had a fight at 154. I did not see the power like that. Went to 160 for Erlen Laura. Well, if you don't know, now you know. Didn't go so well. There have been some people throughout time, Manny Pacquiao, that has been able to skate through classes and still bang with the bigger bangers and bang them out. But you cannot use Manny Pacquiao as the average person, because he is very far from average. And I'm not saying Terence Crawford is average either. I'm just saying those type of things is really hard to judge until fight night. Even though Terence Crawford is bigger, taller, longer reach. Those are things that's just the way God made him. But can he carry up the power plus more? Here is why I say plus more. Because the same power that knocked out a 140-pounder at 140, the same power that knocked out a 147-pounder at 147, he's going to need much more of that. He's going to need the level of power now to knock out a 168-pounder. And not just any 168-pounder, but one that can take headshots after headshots after headshots. All headshots. Over and over. Right? Can the power adapt to the new weight class? Remember, guys, by the time they fight, it would be a little over a year since Terence Crawford got in the ring. How would the power be? That's one. Speed, right? I'm just saying, guys, when you gain weight like that, sometimes you lose some speed. You lose some speed. You lose some snap on your punches. Your feet just not as fast because they're used to moving at 147, 154 pounds. Now you're moving at 168, 170 pounds. You're a little bit more slower. Actually, you're a little bit more planted. You just can't do. You're heavier now. And now you got to ask yourself, and I'm not saying these are going to transition, but just ask yourself, how well will a slower, less power, less speed, and a more stationary Crawford do against Canelo? Those are the what-ifs. Because if Crawford can bring up the Crawford that fought Earl Spence, if he can deep dive Michael Phelps into that Crawford and bring that Crawford all the way up to fight Canelo Alvarez, oh my gosh. Woo! I don't think that he can get the stoppage. I think Canelo got a damn good chin. But I think that Crawford beats Canelo. Because the things about Canelo, see, I don't have those same concerns like I do about Crawford. But for Canelo, I actually see it. It's not as quick as he used to be. He don't utilize the upper body like he used to be. His wide range in his arsenal, a lot of times, not a lot of times, but now it got narrowed down. He's walking forward. His jab's not really there. He's looking for big hooks, big lefts, big rights, big uppercuts. Punch your body, punch your arm, punch your head. He's just looking for big, big shots. At a slow, steady, come forward pace. In my mind, this is not a prime. Canelo is past his best. He still might be the best at 168, but he's past what his best was. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Crawford can pull it all of them. Now, do I believe that Terence Crawford will fight like William Skull? No, I don't think it's in him. Now, will he move here and there? Yes. But if I have to ask who will Crawford watch to beat Canelo, and I'm not saying he's going to adopt this person for a plan, but who would he look at? Man, it got to be Floyd Mayweather. It got to be Floyd. Floyd Mayweather did not run from Crawford. He didn't run from Canelo. Man, he stood back at boxing distance. He fought inside the pocket. He pushed the bigger man in the corner. Floyd Mayweather showed levels. which actually elevated Canelo Alvarez's game after that fight. And I believe Terence Crawford should look at the Floyd Mayweather and take some things, because Terence Crawford is not Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is not Terence Crawford. Both are really good boxers in their right, but they are not the same, which means you can't always expect the same outcome when two different fighters fighting the same fighter who's not the same fighter. Damn, think about that. Terence Crawford's not going to move like William. Well, what does that mean, T-Dot? That means Terence Crawford is going to be there and give Canelo Alvarez more opportunity to land shots. And this brings up another question for me. Because Crawford is jumping up, is his chin ready to receive power punches that have leveled every champion at 168 and even had a 175 pounder not really just coming forward having his way? You know what I mean? We saw what he did with Kovalev. All right. Now, do I personally think Crawford has the tools to win? Yes. In a very, very, very close, tough, probably going to have a few bruises, black eye type of fight for him. He has the tools. But those tools are dependent on what he can still maintain and bring up to 168 pounds. If those tools are not quite there like they should be, he could be in some problems. But guys, listen, those are just my early thoughts. And listen, I'm still thinking as long as my eyes are still blinking. I'm going to do more videos on this, but I would like for you guys, before I get out of here, guys, because listen, I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm in my car at work. Should be eating lunch, but I'm giving you guys that snack pack to hold you over. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it, because sharing is caring, and I'm daring you to do it. T-Dub was Blazing Sports, and I'm out.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Nicole Hoops Alexander, and here is What's Blazing in Sports.